Arjuna Ranatunga, the captain cool of Sri Lankan cricket. Arjuna Ranatunga is a former Sri Lankan cricketer and politician who led his country to its first and only Cricket World Cup title in 1996. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest captains and batsmen in Sri Lankan cricket history. He is also a prominent figure in Sri Lankan politics, having served as a cabinet minister and a member of parliament. This video will explore his life, career, achievements, and controversies. Early life and family. Arjuna Ranatunga was born on 1st December 1963 in Gampaha, Ceylon, now Sri Lanka. He comes from a prominent family of cricketers and politicians. His father, Reggie Ranatunga, was a former cricketer and a cabinet minister. His mother, Nandani Ranatunga, was a housewife. He has 5 siblings, 4 of whom are also involved in cricket and politics. His brothers are Sanjeeva, Nishanta, Prasanna, and Dhammika Ranatunga. His sister is Varuni Ranatunga. Arjuna Ranatunga attended Ananda College in Colombo, where he excelled in cricket and academics. He won the Observer Sri Lankan Schoolboy Cricketer of the Year award in 1980 and 1982. He also represented the Sri Lankan under-19 team in several tournaments. International debut and rise to fame. Arjuna Ranatunga made his international debut for Sri Lanka in 1982, at the age of 18, against England. He scored a half-century in his first test match and impressed everyone with his talent and temperament. He soon became a regular member of the Sri Lankan team, playing as a middle-order batsman and a part-time medium pacer. Arjuna Ranatunga established himself as one of the best batsmen in the world in the late 1980s and early 1990s. He scored his maiden test century against India in 1985 and his highest test score of 135 not out against Australia in 1992. He also scored 4 ODI centuries, including a match-winning 107 not out against India in the 1997 Asia Cup final. He was known for his aggressive and fearless batting style, often taking on the best bowlers in the world. Captaincy and World Cup glory. Arjuna Ranatunga was appointed as the captain of the Sri Lankan team in 1988, succeeding Duleep Mendes. He led the team with passion, vision, and courage, transforming it from a minnow to a giant in world cricket. He instilled a sense of pride, confidence, and unity among his players, who followed him with loyalty and respect. Arjuna Ranatunga's greatest achievement as a captain came in 1996, when he led Sri Lanka to its first and only Cricket World Cup title. He inspired his team to play an attacking and innovative brand of cricket, which caught the opponents off guard. He also backed his players in the face of adversity, such as the boycott of Sri Lanka by Australia and West Indies due to security concerns. He guided his team to victories over India, England, and Australia in the knockout stages, scoring the winning boundary in the final against Australia. He lifted the trophy in Lahore, Pakistan, in front of a jubilant crowd, creating history for Sri Lanka and himself. Retirement and legacy. Arjuna Ranatunga retired from international cricket in 2000, after playing 93 tests and to 69 ODIs for Sri Lanka. He scored 5,105 runs in tests and 7,456 runs in ODIs, with 8 centuries and 87 50s. He also took 16 wickets in tests and 1979 wickets in ODIs. He is the most successful captain in Sri Lankan cricket history, with 12 test wins and 89 ODI wins. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest captains and batsmen in cricket history, and a legend of Sri Lankan cricket. Arjuna Ranatunga was honored with several awards and accolades for his contribution to cricket and Sri Lanka. He was awarded the Deshmanya, the second highest national honor in Sri Lanka, in 1996. He was also named as one of the Wisden Cricketers of the Year in 1997. He was inducted into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame in 2018. He was also voted as the greatest ODI captain of all time by the fans in a poll conducted by the ICC in 2019. Political career and controversies. Arjuna Ranatunga entered politics in 2001, following his father's footsteps. He joined the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, SLFP, the main opposition party at the time, and contested the parliamentary elections from Colombo district. He won a seat and became a member of parliament. He later switched to the Democratic National Alliance, DNA, a coalition of opposition parties, in 2010, and then to the Democratic National Movement, DNM, a new political party, in 2015. Arjuna Ranatunga served as a cabinet minister in several governments, holding various portfolios, such as tourism, ports and shipping, petroleum resources development, and transport and civil aviation. He was also the president of Sri Lanka Cricket, SLC, the governing body of cricket in Sri Lanka, from 2008 to 2009 and from 2023 to present. Arjuna Ranatunga has been involved in several controversies and scandals during his political career. He has been accused of corruption, nepotism, mismanagement, and abuse of power. He has also faced criticism for his outspoken and confrontational style, often clashing with his political rivals and former cricket colleagues. He has also been involved in legal battles and investigations over various issues, such as the 2011 World Cup final fixing allegations, the 2018 shooting incident at the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation, and the 2021 Easter Sunday bombings. Personal life and family. Arjuna Ranatunga is married to Samdra Ranatunga, whom he met in the early 1990s. They have 2 children, a son and a daughter, named Dhyan and Thiangye. His son, Dhyan, is also a cricketer, who plays for the Sinhalese Sports Club and the United States national team. His daughter, Thiangye, is a student. Arjuna Ranatunga lives in Colombo, Sri Lanka, with his family. He is a devout Buddhist and a vegetarian. He is also a fan of music and movies, especially Bollywood films. He is known for his charitable and social work, supporting various causes and organizations, such as the Arjuna Ranatunga Trust, the Arjuna Ranatunga Cricket Academy, and the Arjuna Ranatunga Foundation. Achievements and awards. Arjuna Ranatunga has achieved many milestones and received many awards in his cricket and political career. Some of them are: Cricket World Cup winner in 1996, Wisden Cricketer of the Year in 1997, Deshmanya in 1996, ICC Cricket Hall of Fame inductee in 2018, Greatest ODI Captain of all time in 2019, Member of Parliament from 2001 to 2020, Cabinet Minister from 2005 to 2019, President of Sri Lanka Cricket from 2008 to 2009 and from 2023 to present. Strengths and weaknesses. Arjuna Ranatunga has many strengths and weaknesses as a cricketer, a captain, and a politician. Some of them are: Strengths. Leadership. He was a charismatic and inspirational leader who motivated and united his team and his country. Courage. He was a fearless and bold player and captain who never backed down from a challenge or a confrontation. Innovation. He was a visionary and a pioneer who introduced new strategies and tactics in cricket, such as pinch hitting and aggressive fielding. Loyalty. He was a loyal and faithful friend and colleague who stood by his players and his party in times of trouble and crisis. Passion. He was a passionate and dedicated cricketer and politician, who gave his best for his team and his country. Weaknesses. Arrogance. He was an arrogant and egotistical person, who often looked down on others and disrespected them. Stubbornness. He was a stubborn and rigid person, who refused to listen to others and change his views and opinions. Controversy. He was a controversial and scandalous person, who often got into trouble and conflicts with others. Fitness. He was an unfit and overweight player and captain, who struggled with his health and performance. Corruption. He was a corrupt and dishonest politician, who misused his power and money for his own benefit. Fun facts and trivia. He is the youngest of 6 siblings, all of whom have names starting with A. He is the only Sri Lankan cricketer to have played in 4 Cricket World Cups, from 1983 to 1999. He is the only captain to have scored a century in a World Cup final, which he did against Australia in 1996. He is the only captain to have won a World Cup final with a boundary, which he did against Australia in 1996. He is the only captain to have lifted the World Cup trophy twice, once as a player in 1996 and once as the president of Sri Lanka Cricket in 2014. He is the only cricketer to have been awarded the Deshmanya, the second highest national honour in Sri Lanka, in 1996. He is the only cricketer to have been inducted into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame in 2018 and voted as the greatest ODI captain of all time in 2019 by the fans. He is the only cricketer to have become a cabinet minister in Sri Lanka, holding various portfolios, such as tourism, ports and shipping, petroleum resources development, and transport and civil aviation. He is the only cricketer to have a son who plays for another country, as his son Dhyan plays for the United States national team. He is the only cricketer to have a Bollywood movie made on his life, titled Captain Cool, starring Salman Khan as Arjuna Ranatunga. Dear viewers, we have tried our best to provide you an informative video. Please comment that how did you find this video, because your comments and opinion are very important to us. If you like the video, please subscribe our channel and give a thumb up so that you may be updated for our every effort regarding upcoming video. Take care of your good self.